right, do we have audio? We do have audio. Do I have video? Yes, I do. So we got a stream. There we go. And I just need to pour my cola now. So I am... Anybody who's watched any earlier episodes, I'll give kind of the short version here. They heard me talk about I wanted to, I guess, increase my immersion, and I figured out a way how to do that, along with also deciding on my own skill plan, and that the method I did for that was I used the training certificates right here. You can get this off of any ship if you right-click and select info, and then go over to mastery. So I am level 1 certified. I'm also level 2 certified, and I'm currently working on level 3. And so it says that I am working on warhead upgrades. So, and it's going to take me 2 days and 23 hours. That means I was able to get through missile projection. This happened earlier today. This took a long time to train also. So, anyway, the upshot being, I am closing in. I've got warhead upgrades, target navigation prediction, 1 thing, and tackling. Propulsion jamming 3. Is there another thing up here? Oh yeah, guided missile precision 4. Those tasks, once they're completed, will give me my training certificate 3, and I have decided that training certificate 3 feels about the right point for me. I'm trying to imagine how this would work in the if we were really part of the Caldari Navy, you know, and stuff like that. And I think that training certificate 3 seems like the amount of skills that are trained and stuff would put you into a position where you have adequately mastered the frigate class and you're ready to move on if you're going to promote up. These levels here, 4 and 5, in my mind, these are your elite levels and are probably pilots who are they've got a long tenure. They've been in for a while, and they are certified on multiple ships, and they're just really, really good at the frigates, right? So that would come later in my guy's career. But at level 3, I would be ready to move on to cruisers. And what this does for me is it is long. It takes a long time, but it puts me in a frigate for a really long time. And now whenever I move to a cruiser, it feels like I've really earned it. You know, like I've earned my stripes and I've paid my dues. So with that all said then, what I'm thinking is that I need to start saving some money up, because I've already got the Caracal, but it's not really set. See, once I get into a cruiser, I feel confident about doing level 3 missions. Let me refresh my Rumble stream here and see if... I'm not quite sure why that doesn't show me in the actual game. Okay. Well, I'm going to take it on faith that it is actually streaming me in game, and that something is just weird on my end receiving it, because we need to press on. But anyway, it'll let me get into a cruiser and set it up for level 3 missions. Right now, my cruiser is set up for level 2. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to switch over to it just so we can see how it performs. I think it's very good at level 2. The Hawk chews it up a lot faster, but the Caracal is not far behind. Inventory. Here's my Caracal, and make that active. So once I'm done with level 3 on the frigate, I will try and set this Caracal up for level 3 missions, which is going to be heavier missiles. He's not ready for that right now. He's outfitted for light missiles. And then very shortly after that, I think that as soon as I can get into a Drake, that's what I'm going to do. So we won't be very far out from getting into a battle cruiser. And for all of that, I'm going to need money. Okay, looks like we've got some skill points I can apply. That's timely. Bada beep, bada boop. Okay, so it says it'll take 3 days. 17,000 skill points will make it what? It saves me 7 hours. Okay, so 2 days and 17 hours. And that is helpful. Yeah, these 3 skills. So what's that, a total of 4 days and 13 hours? So next week, I should be able to be running a Caracal on level 3s. Alright, so I want to run a few level 2s in my Caracal tonight just to kind of show the Caracal off a little bit. But then I'm going to hop into my Hawk and I'm going to start running Abyssals because I need that cash. I'm at 29 million right now. And I have tried exploration. I have tried scanning down combat sites. I've tried hideaways and burrows. And none of those are, and I've tried missions, and none of those are coming anywhere close to the ISK per hour that I can make in the Abyssals. The Abyssals is just tearing everything else up. Hey guys, looks like we got Telio, and I can't go into my Twitch channel. Welcome guys. Burrows suck. This is Tello. Hideaways and refuges are the 2. Okay. Well, I tried the hideaways also. Now maybe it's just because I guess the way I understand it is you're looking for the commander to spawn and there's like a 5% chance, or you're looking for an escalation, and I didn't get any of those. But it sure seems to me like just running Abyssals would outpace that by a lot. And have you tried Ishtar Haven running, and have you tried botting? No, I haven't tried either of those, Can't. Tello, think of Abyss as constant loot. Oh, yeah, and hideaways and refuges are like casino loot. Yeah, that's a good analogy, Telio. Have you tried quitting Eve? No. I mean, actually, yes. I'm a very casual player with Eve. Telio says sometimes you find 500 million ISK in 5 minutes. Wow. And sometimes you find 10 million in a day. Yeah, that seemed to be how exploration was going for me too. I think I got my first site that I explored. It was just it wasn't even a data site, was it? I think I hit a relic site, man. And in high sec, that's not what you want from what I understand. But I hit a relic. No, it was a data site. I hit a data site and I got 2.5 million. And then the next day I went on an exploration run and I covered, it felt like half the system, half the galaxy. And I didn't find squat, man. I think I got a total of 250,000. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've read also, Telio. Relic sites have the best value everywhere except for high sec. Yeah. I have been doing a lot of YouTube viewing here lately, just trying to research. So I've heard some of these same things repeated by other people as well. So when you get consensus, you can pretty much bet that that's true. Let's see if this guy offers me anything other than Galente. Doggone it, he wants me to go kill Decline. Alright, are we going to have the same luck with her? This keeps happening to me. No. Oh wait, but isn't that Minmatar? Oh, there it is, Galente, you jerks. Decline. So we're not going to be running missions here. This is my home base, and these 2 agents, they love to give me Galente missions. They love it. So I don't know if that's specific to some sites or what. Yeah, I'm an Omega. This is the first Omega account that I've ever had. So, let's open up agency, and I'm just gonna run a few of these, and then I'm gonna do a Bizzles. Agents and missions, mission agents, security, level 2. My backups are Kaiman, I believe. So set destination. Yeah, because there's 2 of them there. Okay. Undock. Now, I've heard, Telio, that level 4 missions can make some money. So that's what I'm trying to find out eventually. Do you use auto targets? No. I don't even know what that is, man. That sounds like not not in accordance with EULA kind of thing.
Warp drive active.
All right, I am going to mute Mike so I can grab a drink. Oh, is it a skill? Auto-target missiles. It's how you farm in refuges and hideaways. Oh, that's good info. I'll have to look into that. Thank you for the tip. I didn't... Now that you mention it, I think I do remember seeing that. I don't know where I saw it. I don't know if I saw a skill or if it was a missile type. Oh, so is that your way of making ISK? Is that your primary? You go farm the hideaways and the refuges? Oh, you've made some guides? You got a channel, Telio? Where are you at, man? I'll look you up and sub. Are you on Twitch or YouTube? Oh, you used to. Okay. Do you have guides on the internet somewhere?
Warp drive active.
Medical problems just started playing again yesterday. Well, welcome back, bud. I hope that, I mean, that sounds like you've made some progress. I know that rehab, oh my gosh, rehab just sucks. But I hope it's going well for you and that time is bringing you back in. COVID almost killed me. Oh, wow. Getting better? Okay. Well, good to hear, man. I know that COVID hit some people just like a flippin' Mack truck, man. Me, I beat it with fresh air and orange juice. It didn't hit me at all. It didn't hit anybody I know, but I heard. I mean, I heard on the internet. I've seen testimony and stuff like that, and some people just got absolutely walloped by it. I use a few accounts to multi-box the process, but it still works really well doing it on a solo Nubro Omega. Okay. So the COVID was okay. Yeah. The problem is I got super fever and I blacked out and hit a tile floor with my face. Oh, man. Man.
Drive active.
If it wasn't for that, I think I'd be okay. Yeah, so it was from a complication, an incident that was caused by that COVID caused. Yeah, I hear you. Man, for some reason, my Rumble is in a loop. And it did not switch over to the game. It doesn't look like it, at least. So in the top left corner of the screen, you see that search. Check out auto-targeting. Okay. Auto-targeting. Do I have to capitalize, maybe? It didn't find anything. Auto dash. Did I spell targeting right? Oh, is it 1T? Oh, there it is. It is 1T. Okay, I got you. Deep core mining. It's a charge. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you said. It's not the person here. Okay. Scourge auto-targeting cruise. Yeah. Heavy missile, light missile, cruise missile. Let's get the info. Description. Caldarian heavy missile with a graviton warhead and automatic guidance system. It's ammo that you load into missile launchers. It auto-fires on rats. You don't have to lock them anymore. Not locking rats equals saving hours of locking. And it saves hours off sites. Okay, now, when you have this set up, here's a question I have. I hit one of those sites in my frigate last night, or no, 2 nights ago. And as I was clearing the site, I had to go out to 50 kilometers to get a small group. And the final wave that spawned closer into the core site, another guy showed up and started killing them. And those items were yellow to me, meaning that if I touched them, it would flag me, right? So if I have auto-targeting going, do I put myself in a position of flagging myself to a hostile player who's trying to make that happen to me, you know? Because you don't have to lock, you can't flag. You will kill them. Hold on, let me read from the top. You will kill them faster than him because you don't have to lock. You can't flag, only smart bombs do that. Ah, okay. Well, I thought if a wreck was yellow, if I went and looted it, it counted as me stealing. So is that all it is? I just can't loot. I don't have to worry about shooting targets that he's shooting. So I just got to avoid the yellow wrecks that he killed. I don't have to worry about any of the other stuff. And if I kill it first, I get the loot. Okay, and that's where auto-targeting helps. I'm going to do this. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, thanks, Telio. I appreciate it.
Warp drive active.
I'm going to go ahead and close my Rumble stream down. Well, I'm going to let it keep streaming, but I'm going to close the tab because it's just repeating itself for some reason. I use the Jackdaw myself, but Caracal is a great starter platform for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and push to a Drake as soon as I can. What class is a Jackdaw? Is that a cruiser or a battle cruiser? Specialized destroyer, okay. You can also do escalations with them. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see if she wants me to kill Galente. No, pirate's excellent. Hidden stash. Okay, accept. And undock. Tiny, fast, and a lot of damage. I'll have to try that out sometime. I've never flown one. I used the Caldari missile boat is what I moved to. And my previous experience is mostly in Galente. So I came back to Caldari for this Omega just because I hadn't played Caldari since the game was pretty new. I think I played Eve for the first time in 2006, like 2005, 2006. But I take long breaks between sessions of Eve, like years. And a lot of times, I think this is the most consistent I've been over this past year. And there were several months between the two times that I was playing it, but the two times that I've been active in Eve, I was more active and for longer stretches than I have been in previous years. The Jackdaw can fit probes. Oh, wow. So it's great for finding combat sites. It can also fit into all DEDs since it's a destroyer. Wow, I played for like a month in 2006, then picked it back up from 2016 to 22-ish. Nice. Started again yesterday. Yeah, good deal. And warp to location.
Warp drive active.
The destroyer is perfect for high sec. Bigger doesn't always mean better. Okay, good to know. I'll have to look that Jackdaw up. A Drake in high sec will not be what you think it will be. Oh, really? Well, I'm trying to get to level 4 missions. And I'm assuming I gotta plus up to do that. Maybe I'm just not very good. That's a real possibility, because I'm noticing I'm not able to reach the levels of content that other people are with the same ships. So I might just have to play some more and get better. Oh, I guess if you do level 4s, yeah. You'll probably want to... Oh, a battleship for level 4s, huh? Okay. Interference from the warp. Okay, finally we can lock. That took a long time. Let's start orbiting something. What do I have to do here? You need 15 small sealed cargo containers. Okay. Turn the afterburner on and start lighting suckers up. Okay, all 5 bays are active. And I'm well out of range, so for level 2s, this caracle's kind of a beast. I'd still say my frigate's better, but I can AFK this caracle a lot easier just because of the range. So if I need to split my attention or something, the caracle's actually really easy to fly. Yeah, I'd love to learn some piloting tricks. That's one of the things I don't really know how to do. I can't vector in. There's a word for it, transverse. I don't know quite how to do that. Takes years of training skills to get perfect at everything. Oh, okay.
Module has run out of charges.
Let's see, F2, F3. There's 2 ways to do transversal. Okay. You can do it visually or you can do it mathily. Okay. I'll show you visually. Step 1 is to zoom out a bit. Okay. What was it I was supposed to blow up here? Probably the warehouse. Hold on, Telio, I need to check this out. Owner of certain warehouse. Property is thoroughly searched. So it sounds like I need to go open it. Oh, there's no option. So F2, 3, 4, 5.
The
Okay.
module has run out of charges.
Step 1 is to zoom out a bit. Now in the HUD UI next to the armor and shields is something called tactical overlay. Yeah. Okay. Scroll to your ship. Scroll so your ship is in the middle. All right. Goes out to 200 kilometers. And you can view the range of your guns in the circle comfortably. Ah. Okay, so it looks like I have a range of, what would that be? Maybe 60 kilometers. Let's see what it says. So, well, it says 48. Oh, it's this red line here. No, that disappeared. If you highlight your gun, it will highlight the circle. Okay. Ah, I see. Yeah, okay, let's take another look at that range. And there it is. That's 48. Okay. That's your range. Okay. Set destination. Now to fly your ship, press Q. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. I've seen this on a Ace Face video. Once we get over to the next system, then I'll do the next step. One click is distance, and the second click is depth. Distance and depth. Is that talking? So when depth, are we talking altitude, up and down? I'll show you how to maintain transversal against rats. And yes, we're talking altitude. Okay. EVE is based on a submarine system, not a space system. Okay, so when I say depth, I mean up and down in space, I guess. Gotcha. Is my guy gonna jump? There he goes. So after I turn this mission in, do you want me to go to a rat site? Or open space, or... Yeah, maybe open space first. Go to some rats, okay. This might be a silly question, okay. Do you know the words perpendicular and parallel? Yes. Well, okay, I know parallel. So if I'm flying here, this would be parallel. I believe perpendicular would be up and down and intersect the parallel lines, or whatever line. So if I'm flying this way, perpendicular is the right angle. Yes, okay, good. All right, probe scanner. Oh, somebody's running abyssals out here? Yeah, it's a 0.7 spot. Okay, let's, we don't have any sights. Let's go to the next place over and see if anything pops up. I'll explain it in words, and then once you start flying, it will make more sense, okay? You want to fly parallel to your target, okay? But perpendicular to the front of their ships. Check your agent tab, agent exploration, and anomalies. Agent. What was it again? Agent tab, exploration, anomalies. Career epic, agent finder, mission, paragon. I know I've seen this before. Here it is, exploration. And combat anomalies. Okay. There's a refuge and a hideaway. Which one do you want? Is this the system I'm in? Hideaway. Okay. Right click, set destination, and off we go.
Warp drive active.
Hit set destination and go. Okay. Don't shoot the rats at first. Okay. What's this dashed red line out here? We'll practice transversal and how to not get hit. That's your locking image. Range. That's your locking range. Oh, okay. Okay, hideaway. Warp to within 50, I guess.
Warp drive active.
I've heard you don't want to warp to 0. I don't know it so well that I remember what that applies to and what it doesn't. With exploration, I know you're not supposed to warp to 0, but I don't know if it counts for hideaways and stuff. 0 would be fine. Okay. Okay. And when referring to this kind of activity, do we call these escalations? It's an anomaly. Okay. All right, well, here we are. Oh, we got one that's approaching. I see the red arrow. See the big... Yeah, I do. That big red arrow is the thing you want to be perpendicular to. All right, so we want to fly parallel, so the same direction he's going, but perpendicular. No, in depth. Perpendicular in depth to the red arrow. So start moving with Q. Okay. Oh, Q didn't do anything for me. Parallel if there's a bunch. Okay. Maybe I can just start approaching. Okay, so my blue line is on a direct intercept course. You have to look at the circles. Okay. So we want to move out here then? Oh yeah, Q. That's right. Direct course equals getting hit the most. Right, right. So we want to go like here. You want to go hard left or hard right, broadside him, okay? Let's see. So, hard left or hard right. I forgot what you said. The first click does something and the second click does something else. Oh yeah, range and depth. Let me see where he's headed. So I want to go out here. Well, I guess it would be like out here. That would send me parallel. Okay, you said 2 clicks, so click there and then up in elevation. Yeah, he's not hitting me very much. Let's try going down. The depth really doesn't matter as much. Okay. You can kill this one and fight the 2. Okay. Target. And it was Q and go out this way. All right. Lock him up. Where's the second one? Oh, that is... Okay, that's all there is. So then... Q... Oh, whoops. Q and move out in this direction. Oh, you know what? I'm getting confused. This would be perpendicular. And I'm wanting to go parallel, right? Oh, I got it right the first time. So, whatever direction that his big red arrow is pointing in, I want to go perpendicular to that. Parallel to the red triangle. Perpendicular to the red arrow. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. Alright, so Q. And that red arrow squeezed in a lot. But it looks like it's gonna be... I'm gonna want to go this way. They close in fast because he's a frigate. Okay. And then if I were to be microing this, like if I was in a fight with a PvP player, I would just keep adjusting like this and then firing. And this is what keeps me, it makes his turrets have to track me a lot harder so that he misses. Once the frig, oh, hold on, I need to scroll up. Once the frig is close, it won't matter anymore. Frigs always apply, but for cruisers and up, this is how you tank. And yeah, they can't track you. Okay. Fire 2 missiles. And down he goes. Okay, now 2 more have shown up. Coming out here, so we want to Move this way. I keep forgetting to double click. And throw on my afterburner to make it even harder. And now we would be broadsiding him, right? Yeah, I see what you mean by broadside. So I want to double back this way. And then fire off 2 missiles. Okay. Now he's got a blue arrow pointing out this way. What does that mean? When you turn that way, turning is hard. When you turn, so whenever I do a 180-degree turn, I take 100% damage because I slow down to 0. Yeah. So I need to turn incrementally. Yeah. Okay. Like in circles, so maybe this way. And even that was a hard turn. I lowered half my speed. Okay. And this way I'm cruising at about 75% speed. Lowering your speed a bit is okay. Circles made by straight lines, lol. Yeah. But when doing a 180-degree turn, there's a brief moment where your arrow and the NPC's arrow are aligned. Okay. He's still having a hard time hitting me. Oh, that's a pretty hard turn. Oh, and he doubled back. The AI sensed it. And so he basically flanked me. Try refuge. Okay. The Caracal really is a big ship class for this. Okay. I could jump into my Hawk. Nah, learn the Caracal will be better long term. Okay. Dread Garista Despoiler. And I say this as the Hawk being my favorite ship. Oh, not. Oh, the Dread Garista is money, huh? Okay. Let's go loot that ASAP. That's the, yeah, commander ship. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice he was called a Dread Garista. So I have a chance to earn some big loot here, huh? We got 50,000. So not that time. Whoops. Wrong one. Hold on. I got double back. Bad luck, but you notice it dropped faction ammo? Oh, yeah, I did. This is where the faction mods come from. Oh, okay. So I might find ship upgrades. And then occasionally these faction drops will be big money. We can reload the missile bays. All right. And if, well, I have a mission loot filter, but I don't think it'll count these. Yeah. Okay. So, you said refuge? Open up agency. And... it looks like they might be picked clean in this area. Caldari is pretty high population, I guess. I heard that recently. Like, they're waylaying the Galente in faction warfare pretty badly. I don't want to go to point 4. Difficulty. Can I filter? I can't filter by site type. Yeah, you're in the most popular place to do this, yep. Look up the price of a Dreadgarista ballistic control system. Regional market. Dread Garista. Is it 2 R's or 1 R? 1 R. Ballistic. Nothing found. Maybe it is 2 R's? No. Maybe it's a S. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Well, somebody's offering to buy it for nearly 64 million. Good grief. Wow. And these prices are always lower than what the market is doing. They run about 100 mil. Man. You don't know what sites are where until one jump away. Okay. So then we will hop to Oijaman.
Warp drive active.
Those things drop from that frig you just killed. Okay, so if I can find a relatively quiet area of space, then that's what makes farming profitable, huh? 500 million implant that can drop. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen 100 million ISK in this game. As long as I've been playing it, I don't think I've ever gotten to 100 mil. That might be wrong. On my Galente, I had a pretty well-fitted Vexor. I'm not sure how much the Vexor costs, so it's possible I've been at 100 mil or better. I've also had a Gnosis before, but I don't remember what the prices of those ships are. Different pirates drop different stuff. Each part of space has different drops. Okay. Yeah, so the Serpentis will drop differently. Is there a way that you can research what faction-specific loot is selling best? Because for example, I was watching a guy do some exploration sites, and it's because there was this, oh man, I cannot remember what it's called. It was some kind of a goo in a jar, And there were different kinds depending on what part of space you were in, but the one he was looking for dropped in Caldari space, and it sold for I want to say 8 million, and they dropped in groups of 5 to 6. But that was at the time that he filmed that video, so I was wondering how to find out what stuff is at what sites and how much do they sell for. Caristas are worth so much because of missiles and shields. Sancha is best for the relic sites. Okay. You just kind of learn it. Okay, gotcha. Pick it up with experience. Oh, here's a refuge. Let's go to this. Warp to within 0.
Warp drive active.
Caldari ships are missiles and shield boats. Shoot kinetic and EM. Their rats are Garistas. They are missiles and shield drops. Damage types are kinetic and EM. Okay. Oh, okay, there's somebody out here. Well, there was somebody out here. They're not out here anymore. Oh, wait, no, there's drones. I should see a name. I'm assuming it's Invite Me. Ishtar. Yeah. Okay. Where is he at? I see he's doing drone damage, so he's probably way out on the perimeter. I don't want to lock him up on accident. I can't identify where this guy is at. See, that kind of bothers me. I'm such a Care Bear. He's to your left. Drones. There he is. Spilt fish. Looks like a Vexer. Is this the oh, this is the upgraded version. This is the next step up. So is that a battleship? I guess I could right-click for info. Heavy assault cruiser. Okay. T2 cruiser. T2 Vexer. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. I actually really like Galente ships. I think drones are fun, but it'd been so long since I played Caldari, and I am enjoying the range that you get with Caldari and the missiles. It's just a different play style. I have never been in a battleship, so that's another one of my EVE goals, is to get into a battleship. What's an IGN? Oh, in-game name. Aesop Grimm. No, I'm sorry. That's not true. I do have an alt named Aesop Grimm, but my uncle actually got me this Omega account, and this was the one it got attached to, so I'm Torvan Grimm. Torvan. Yeah, that's my guy right there. So I have an Aesop Grim, but he's my alpha alt. Let's go someplace else. How did I get to... Oh, you sent me some money? Was that you? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Frozen goods deposited cash into Torvin Grimm's account. Thank you, man. Oh, you sent... I thought you sent 100,000. What? Holy smokes. Yeah, I've never been this high. I guess I have money for my Drake now. Jeez, bro. Thanks. You know, I've never asked people for cash in this game. You know how you go to Jita and people are always asking for money? I never do that stuff. I kind of like earning my own stuff, but also I don't know, it feels weird to me. So this is like the largest donation I've ever gotten ever. I think one time somebody just randomly, they saw that I was a noob and they gave me like 25,000. I think that was a lot for me at the time. So yeah, I appreciate it. That was a really big send. All right, let's head to the next place over. And oh my goodness, did you do it again? If you ever want to fly out to the random place I live, I have lots of random stuff. Hoppy 420 deposited cash. That's another 100 mil. I need to check with them, and they might have made a mistake. Send notification. Hello, Hoppy. Did you accidentally send me some money? I can send back if you typoed. Oh, how do I send this? Hoppy is a famous Eve streamer. Oh, wow. Really? That's somebody I need to check out. Hoppy 420. I don't know how to send the message. Doggone it. This lock window collapse. What do I do? I want to make sure that they didn't make a mistake, you know? Cancel. Add block, invite, send message. There we go. Okay. Hello? Hello, Hoppy. Whoops. Okay, not alt. Did you accidentally send me some ISK? 100 mil? I can send back if you typoed. Okay. Let's make sure that Hoppy meant to do that. Oh, no, Hoppy's on Kick. I'm out there. I just have my eyes closed. You can't see me. Howdy, in-game name. Slow down. I can't send ISK without your name. No mistake. Okay. Okay, let me reply back to Hoppy. Thank you very much, Hoppy. I just learned you're a big Eve streamer. I really appreciate that donation. Let's put an exclamation mark on there, because Yeah, thanks, man. I really, well, I don't know uh, what you are. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but thank you, human being, for the donation. I do appreciate it. No trouble. Okay, that's really kind of you guys. Between the two of you, I can definitely buy a Drake. Oh, so am I. Hoppy says he's an old man. I'm 47 years old. So he's retired. All right, good deal. Well, thank you very much. I can definitely get a Drake and outfit it. I don't think I can fly one yet, so I don't want to spend the money on one just yet, but I'll have that cash on standby. That Telio says, I mean, I probably have a Drake sitting somewhere. Jeez, guys. Oh, man. At least I think it's the Hoppy Eve streamer. Can't imagine who else that would be. Oh, man. All right, let's head to the next site and see if I can find another refuge.
Warp drive active.
That's we're just talking about gambling, and these things are high risk, not really high risk, but when you hit big, and I just got 200 mil from player donations within seconds of each other. That's way unexpected. Oh man. And then that was funny. Telio just with this line right here. This line blows me away. I mean, I probably have a Drake sitting somewhere. How close are you to a system called Torinos? Oh, Hobby, there's a guy named Telio, Tehleo, who is on Twitch, on the Twitch stream. And so whenever he saw that you donated me money, he recognized your name. And at least he thinks that he recognizes you. Yeah, he's been in my stream. Okay, so you are the one that he's talking about. Yeah. Okay, so Telio wants me to look up Torinos. Fitting map. Let's find out how close I am to Torinos. Uh, 16 jumps. That's not terrible. Old bearded stoner. Yeah, Hoppy. I hear you, bro. You don't have to open the map. Oh, I don't? Okay. Telio's teaching me how to... I could just type it in here. And... there's a bunch of characters. Solar systems 1 and 16 jumps. Okay. Man, I'm learning all kinds of stuff. How close to Ashkanak 3? Ashkanak 3. So Hoppy, how you liking kick? Alt M for missions. Okay, thanks, Hoppy. And Leo says, refine this to just Ash. No, ask Kanak. I have followers, but I need the time and service. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying Kick just because I heard, I mean, it's better than Twitch. A lot of people are fed up with Twitch, I guess. And I don't have any really, I think I have 4 followers or something. But I don't get hassled about any end game. Like I have an intro song. And Twitch keeps giving me warnings about it. Here we go. Wait, that's a corporation. 55 jumps, holy smokes. What's 5 now? Thanks, Hoppy. I just read your email. Oh, you got 1,500 followers. And Twitch has too many ads. Yeah. And Telio hit follow. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Telio. I appreciate it. Okay. I don't know if you saw this, Telio, but Ask Connect is 55 jumps out. But the other one was 16. If you want me to go there. Oh, we do have a refuge site here, by the way. And Telio says, I actually think I used this Drake to do level 3 missions at one point in my life. Hoppy's saying wait. Oh, I think Hoppy wants me to just post up where I'm at. Go to the A route. I don't have a destination set. 1 unclaimed reward. Shortest possible, okay. Contract has been assigned to you. A route, maybe I right click it? I know that oh, there we go, there we go. Prefer shorter. Ignore security status. Okay, so if I set it to that, and then I search for Ask Connect. It would be 19 jumps, but that... Let's see how many... Right there. Well, that's not really terrible. It's just one place that's low sec. Oh, so that would actually be doable. Yes, Hoppy says you have to be very careful. Okay, so Telio has given me a quest. Is it to kill Hogger? We gotta go to Torinos 5, Moon 5, Lidai. Okay. I mean, learn the new skills I've learned. Or use the new skills that I've learned. Torinos. Stations. Torinos 5. Moon 5. Lidai. Set destination. And it says it is 16 jumps out. And there is no low sec, but we do have a couple 0.5 systems. I'd be more worried in high sec than low, really, Hoppy. People are looking to gank more in high sec. I guess that's maybe where the high dollar freighters are running and people moving stuff between wormholes and stuff like that.
Warp drive active.
Once there, accept the contract I sent you. That's Telio. Okay, Telio. High sec, you can't trust anyone. Ah, okay. Low sec is where you have like your corp friends, and it's probably maybe a little bit more like the Wild West, so people are a little bit more careful about who they shoot because they know it can come back on them. Low sec and null, you know everyone is out for you. Yeah. Gotcha. So there's no false sense of security. Keeps you on your toes. Telio, no, I've never received a contract before. I figured I would find it somewhere. Yeah, here my neocom is lit up. Let's not be slow about jumping to gates.
Active.
It's gonna be up here somewhere, I'm sure. Is there a finance? Here's finance. Contracts. And there is one contract assigned to you. So once I'm there, I'm assuming there will be a link to accept here. I can click it now. Okay. Multiple items. One packet of mobile tractor unit and one damage control unit 2 and some other stuff. Okay, so if I click this, open it to view. Ballistic control, exotic dancers, female. It's classified as livestock? What the deuce? Oh my god. Heavy assault missile launcher, level 2s, hobgoblins, Inferno Rage, heavy assault, Cruel's DNA, large shield extenders, medium core defense fields. That's a rig, okay. Missile guidance computer, missile precision script. Oh, I need to learn about those. I saw a couple videos of people talking about using scripts, and I have a basic understanding of what they are. But I have no practice at it, so it's still kind of, the concept's a bit fuzzy to me. Mjolnir Rage Heavy Assault. Polybolos Ballistic Control. That's special, it looks like. Multi-Spectrum Shield Hardener. Heavy Assault Missiles. Scourge Rage Heavy Assault. And a Drake. Dang, man. So do I click accept now? You told me to wait until I get there, right? That ML control's like 60 mil right now. Wow. Well, thank you, Telio. I really appreciate it. If only we were real world rich like this, right? That's my old blingy-ish level 3 Drake. Yeah, this thing will kill. I was looking at some of that stuff, and I've researched enough about the Caracal and the Drake and heavy assault missile fits that I actually understood a little bit of what I'm looking at here. And I understand the defense. I was able to tell that this was a rig without looking over here. I knew it was a rig. So I'm starting to absorb some things about Eve. Going out to smoke. I'll be listening. All right, Hoppy, thanks. And Talio says it's a passive tank. Okay. So it just slowly heals itself over time. I think I saw a fit for exactly that for a Drake on YouTube the other day. You know, like I told you, I've been doing research, so that was one of the things I was looking at. I need to be quicker about warping.
Warp drive active.
Now, one thing that I learned also from an Eve stream I did earlier this year, some guys were teaching me some stuff, and they said, like for this trip right here, it wouldn't really be needed, but whenever, whatever trip I was making, I think I went through a wormhole something, and I was way out, and I had a lot of dangerous space to go through. So they said, when you warp in, right click, go to, where is it? Planets, pick a planet, warp to within 70, something like that, 30, 50, 70. And then from there, warp to the gate. And that helps you come in at a vector that gate campers aren't really expecting. So it kind of improves your survivability. That's what they said. The MLEKP lets the hams hit frigs, so I don't have to use a target painter. And Talio says that strategy is to avoid bubbles. Ah, okay. You only need to do that in null and wormholes, really. Gotcha.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I don't, for the life of me, I can't remember how I ended up in the situation I was in. Maybe I needed to go from high sec to another place, and it was, you know what, this is a more likely scenario. I had to go somewhere else, and it was something crazy like 100 jumps. And so they told me about what Hoppy was saying. They said, hey, change your settings to fewest jumps possible. And then they taught me that technique. Because there were some reds. There was some null sec areas that I had to go. Well, I don't know if it was null sec. It was low sec at the very least.
Warp drive active.
And next.
Warp drive active.
Oh gosh, you know, the whole thing I was jumping on tonight for was to make ISK so I could buy a Drake, and I was given, I was going to consider it successful if I made 12 mil. I received 200 mil in donations plus the ship I was saving up for and all of the fittings for it. That's nuts. I mean, you guys are way generous. Thank you for all of that, man. That's definitely an unprecedented experience for me in Eve. Triglavian forces. Ah, okay. This star system has been invaded. This is something else I'd like to get into. It looks fun. And faction warfare I want to take a look at. I don't know when I'm going to do all that probably down the road because I'm about to jump into Starfield and I don't know how long Starfield's going to... If that game ends up being anything close to Skyrim, I will probably be lost in that sucker for months to come. Dude, you were so nice about getting a random 100 mil. I couldn't resist. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a new experience for me. It's kind of mind-blowing. So, thanks. I really appreciate it. But at whatever point in time that Starfield, I don't know, calms down to a normal level of excitement for me, and that might be after day one. I don't know what this game's going to be like, but I'll jump back into Eve, and I think another Eve goal for me is to join Eve University and spend some time there and then look for a corporation, because neither of those things have I ever done, and I've been playing this game since off and on a lot. Very, very casual, but since something like 05, and I've never been in a corporation other than the whatever Navy corporation I started in. Eve Uni is pretty nice. Okay. Good to know. They used to have a few systems in my neck of the woods. Oh, really? Eve University did? I never would have imagined that. Don't you have to take systems through war and then hold on to it? I don't know why I never thought of that. It seemed to me like Eve University, I guess the word university, not in LowSec. Okay, LowSec is the wild, wild west.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, with the name university, it just... encapsulates a certain thing of thought, and that thought doesn't include being the aggressor and taking space. You know? Oh man. There's a cargo container out here. Oh, thank you for this MTU, by the way. I have an MTU. I just got it a couple days ago. But you know what? I had to buy it twice, man. Because the first time I took it out, I've owned an MTU once before. And, oh yeah, it's the really, really good version of an MTU. It's a pack rat. Yeah. Yeah. But the first one I bought, I took out there and I didn't bookmark my space, man. And so I tried to scan it down. I found two other people's MTUs. One, it's the most hilarious experience I've ever had in Eve. One, I found it, I scanned it down, I got to it, I flew up to it, I was looking at it and just analyzing it, and then I saw that it belonged to somebody, and then I moved my camera up. I don't remember why. I think I was looking around to see if I was safe, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's three-dimensional space. So I looked up, and there's a farging Gnosis sitting right on top of it. Was that dude. He was like, hey buddy, what you thinking of? You know? And so I'm glad that I was like, I'm actually kind of like, I was the good guy here, and I wasn't, well, I'll be honest, it crossed my mind to steal it, but I was really kind of thinking, no, I'm not gonna do that. And so whenever I pivoted up, I was like, whoa! That dude was just silently sitting on top of me waiting to see what I was gonna do. But I never was able to track down, I couldn't scan down my own MTU, so I had to go buy it again. And so now I'll stick that one in one of my storage lockers as, I don't know, a reserve, I guess. And I'll be able to use yours. I just need to make sure. Actually, I'll probably put yours in storage, and I will practice with my small MTU until I'm absolutely certain that I've got like muscle memory down, because I don't want to lose that pack rat over stupid stuff. Yeah, well, I had combat probes. I just couldn't find it. Check your contracts. Okay, let's make the jump.
Warp drive active.
Contracts. Oh, all the skins for the Drake. Oh, cool, man. Thank you. Yeah, I think I've only ever had one skin for a ship I actually flew. So that'll be cool to check out. Oh, that one I can accept now. Okay. Yes, accept. Thank you, Telio. I really appreciate it. That's really kind of you. You got tons of skins, huh? I have a few, but I don't have any for ships that I fly. I think the only one I have that's applicable to me until I accepted these was for my my pod. Oh, I can activate them remotely from assets. Personal assets. Oh, I forgot I have this stuff to turn in. Right click, just go to assets and search for Drake. Is it assets or personal assets? Do I have just an assets? Search. Drake. Okay. There we go. Activate. Are you sure you want to activate Drake Argyros Elite 17 skin? Activating This skin will consume the item and give Torvin Grimm permanent permission to apply this skin to the following ships. Drake. Note that you cannot deactivate and retrieve the item again after activating it. Yes. Jump. Oh, we're really close. 2 jumps out. Okay, so I do the same thing for this one. Or that was the one. Or is that a different one? I think that's a different one. Activate. Yes. You already have a license. Oh, okay, so next one. Activate. Yes. Biosecurity responders. That sounds cool. Chromodynamic candy. I wonder if that one actually like shifts colors. And Drake's spirit skin. All right. Man, thanks, Leo. That was really cool. And jump.
Warp drive active.
Honestly, it was just random Drake skins I had. Nice. And it doesn't refresh till you research. Okay. What do we got out here? Hideaways, refuge, drone assembly. There's a bunch of stuff there. And then dens, refuges. Okay, I don't want to hang out here. I'm in a 0.5 system.
Warp drive.
Forsaken. Oh, there's a Forsaken one and a Forlorn one. Those are upgrades. Hideaways. I keep a cannon Jetta with like a few thousand skins. Wow. Mostly bio and eco, but it's a can o skins. Yeah. Nice.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. I should have come out here in a Corvette. I can make the other trip out here in a Corvette to get my Carcal back. Caracal. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Oh, Hoppy says wait. Okay, show contract. Okay. Okay, Hoppy, I'm stopping. Set up a clone. Set up a clone. How do I do that? Clone bay in the top right corner. Oh, yeah, these are one of the things that I didn't understand because stuff has changed over the years with how these work. Like jump clones and stuff like that. Okay, clone jump available. Install clone. So just click this. Looks like a dude's head in a coffin. Yeah, got it. Install a clone. Then you can just jump back to this clone later. Hoppy is much smirked, Leo says. All right, so install clone. Payment required 900,000. Okay. I are smirked. All right, so I've got it. So then I can exit this ship. Oh, you know what? I might not be able to fly this Drake. But if I don't, I can jump back to here and get it whenever I can. So now I click this contract. Okay, now exit this screen. Honestly, I'm pretty derpy when it comes to some EVE life skills. Please never ask me about what is that? PI is planetary interaction. Okay, so I exited that screen, Hoppy. Is there anything else I need to do before I accept this contract? I don't want to mess this up.
Your tastes are exquisite. Your entertainment should be too. Eshel, the choice fulfilled Kandari.
Before you take the contract, always read it. Okay. Info by issuer, none. Type, item exchange. Issued by Frozen Goods. Availability is private for Torvin Grimm. The status is outstanding. The location is here. The date issued and the expiration date is in about a month. 27. Oh, it tells me right here, 27 days swing. Talk about tunnel vision. I really zeroed in on this. You will get 0 ISK. You will get all of these items. Sometimes they want money in return and they burn you. Yeah, I've heard about that. That's actually part of the reason why I was so surprised that you guys gave me all this stuff, because one of the unique things about Eve is that it's a completely hostile, unforgiving environment, like unapologetically unforgiving. I was telling another person the other day about my one experience going out, because I did a what do you call it? An escalation. So I got a bookmark, right? So I went to Point 4 Space with my Gnosis. Just make sure to read the contracts. Okay, thanks, Hoppy. I appreciate it. I went out there to a Point 4 Space. It might have been Point 3 in my Gnosis, and I got absolutely nuked. Like, I didn't even know to run my directional scanner or anything, so when this guy hit me, I thought an NPC hit me at first. Oh, Hoppy says he's going to send a fake... Oh, no, he's out of game. Okay. I had to catch up with the text there. Sorry, Hoppy. So he kills me. He sends me an email afterwards, and it says, please rate your death experience. Did it A, inspire you to learn more in order to avoid a repeat event in the future, or like a similar repeat event in the future? B, cause you to curl up in the fetal position and cry for mommy? Or C, make you rage quit and run back to WoW? And I was like, that's phenomenal. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I like the exotic dancers classified as livestock. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna accept. We double check right here, read the fine print. Yes. And now I can go to inventory, and there's the Drake. Operation of Drake requires following skill: Caldari Battlecruiser level 1. Okay. That's all right. I don't want to lose this sucker on the way back. And so I don't want to be low skilled. Well, I won't be. It's not like getting into a brand. So as soon as I get level 1 trained, I think all my other skills in navigation and propulsion and stuff, warp, will get me home soon. Sorry, I put dancers in a lot of my ships. Gotta drop some loot. No problem, Telio. I thought it was funny. I mean, that's really harsh to classify them as cattle. That's rough. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop back in my Caracal. And I think I want to leave all that other stuff that's in the Drake. I want to leave it in the Drake. And then whenever I get trained into Drake, I will use the jump clone to get back out here and fly all that back to high sec. Man, again, thank you very much. And I can see here from the Cruel's DNA, the whole, what is it, the pleasure house that you have to go rescue the corporate member's daughter from. That's probably where that came from. But I want to go back to high sex, so personal assets, and we can go to Kakakela. Before you leave, hold on, let's see this. I mean, don't rush it. Feel free to let it camp out here for a while if you need. Use the first 100 million to buy a clean Drake and crash it. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I totally did level 3s in that some time ago. Nice. Before you leave, let me see what else I have there. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Telio. If you get bored Friday evening around 8 o'clock, we will be doing home fronts if you want to join. What time zone, Hoppy? I don't know I know absolutely nothing about PvP. Oh wait, home fronts aren't PvP. We would be doing stuff like mining, and we need people to protect the miners and stuff.
For the state.
Open chat. Open chat. Okay. Local. Where do I go? I don't even know what condors are, Telio. Is that like a drone? Hoppy, I was asking like Eastern time, Central time, European time. Look for the chat named Hoppy432. Central, I think. Okay. 8 p.m. Central time. I don't know how to find this chat. Oh, channel name. There we go. Search. Hoppy. 432. Oh, join maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay. And I can put that into my chat window. I'm sorry, Hoppy. What is IRT? When you log in tomorrow, hit me up and I'll send you invites. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation. Oh yeah, no problem, bro. Not a problem at all. There we go. I have unclaimed items also. Oh look, Eve awarded me the 25,000 in ISK. There we go. Which pales in comparison to the 200 mil you guys gave me plus all the loot. Okay, Telio says check contracts. Heads up, don't trust Almighty. Okay. Okay, will do. Okay, so up here, and then it's personal. No, not personal. It's finance. Finance. Contracts. Double click to open. Okay, just to be in the habit, read the, make sure that it says 0 ISK. Okay, and a bunch of micro warp drives. And Arbalest comp. Oh, wow, thanks, man. That's a bunch of stuff. And there's the Condors. Oh, they're a frigate. 10% bonus to kinetic light missile and rocket damage. Oh, that's right. I'm not sure I've flown this before. I think I saw this in a video recently. A rocket frigate. Because I think I jumped right to destroyer as soon as I could. Okay, hit accept. Oh, what just happened here? Oh, it's going through everything. Maybe yes. Okay. Let's see how much of this I can fit into my cargo. Oh, the Condors have stuff in them. No? Because it shows the Condors. That's a bunch of Condors. But not the items. Did I miss something? Maybe I missed something in the contracts. Because it did spam me with a bunch of, do you want to accept these? Oh, it says it should be in there. Did it go in here? No. Well, it says you gave me some stuff, but then I don't want to disrespect the stuff that you gave me, you know? Let's see, check chat. Oh, they're fitted. Okay. Simulate the fits. It's on the Condors. You're going to have to fly them from here. You're not going to be able to haul them all. Go fly all of them in low sec and die. Oh, got you. Okay. Let's scroll up. I'm reading all this in reverse order. Oh, Hoppy. Okay, good night, man. I'll see you on Friday. Thank you for the invite and all of the stuff that you gave me. That was really generous. Okay, Telio, yeah, trust but verify. Yeah, exactly, right? And they're fit and ready to PvP. Go fly all of them in low sec and die. You're not going to be able to haul them all. You're going to have to fly them from here. It's on the Condors. They're fit. Simulate the fits. Okay. Thank you, Telio. And I will do that. I'll probably watch some PvP videos and then I can go try and practice some of that. Out in low sec. Try some faction warfare. If I do faction warfare, will it destroy my ratings with Galente so that I get shot by their NPCs? That was the one thing. Okay, it will. So I just need to run the Sisters of Eve quest every few months, I guess. Or just avoid Galente's space, I guess. Okay. All right, so we'll leave the Condors as is, and I'll either bring a hauler out here or I'll just fly back individually. All right, Telio. Hey, thank you very much for all the stuff you donated and for teaching me tonight. That was really cool. I recommend yeeting the Condors from here. Yeah, and dying. Have fun with it. Okay, will do. And yeah, man, you gave me a whole bunch of stuff to platform off of. And yeah, exactly. Don't worry about dying, right? And that is something that I have to kind of get over psychologically. It's sort of like a gate that every Eve player has to get through. Fly Dangerous 07. All right, thanks, man. Condors are ammo. Gotcha. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the future. Maybe you can jump into that gang tomorrow night. Hey, if you're still in chat, Telio, really happy to hear that you're recovering well, and all prayers out there for you, and I hope you continue to get better, buddy.
Warp drive active.
Man, that was really cool. See, that was just to explain to people who might be watching this in the future. This is kind of one of the reasons I want to join a corp sometime down the line, is that I know that Eve is a harsh and unforgiving environment, and yet within that environment you have a pretty close-knit community of people that are totally willing to help each other a lot. And I think you saw that on display tonight. These two guys are people that I've never met before. Apparently Hoppy is a pretty big Eve streamer. And so just to be donating to somebody with a random small level stream is really cool, and it's going to help me out a lot. And particularly, you saw, if you've watched the video, you saw Telio teaching me how to do, oh gosh, I forget what it's called, transversal piloting using visual cues. He gave me a bunch of condors to go learn how to fight in and get over the Eve psychological barricade of being worried about PvP and losing your ship and stuff like that. It completely relieves me from that and lets me learn PvP at no cost. Hoppy invited me to come out tomorrow night for a homefront operation where I can begin learning how to fly with other people. These are all new experiences for me. So I'm trying to illustrate, it wasn't just the cash that they gave. It's their time. It's the willingness to teach or to provide things that allow people to go out a little bit further than what they've done before. And it's probably one of the things that makes this game still relevant 25 years down the road after its making, 25 some odd years. I don't know what the number is exactly. So anyway, that was a really cool experience. And hey, look, everybody's got different beliefs and stuff, but I'm just throwing this out in general, that if anybody is watching this video in the future and it has made it to this point and you're not against something like this, say a prayer for Telio. He's on a recovery back from some implications that came from COVID, and sometimes those things can be a long crawl back. I know whenever I got, let me say this, for example, when I got out of the military, I'm pretty doggone sure that I was under so much stress there at the very end that I had a mental breakdown. I don't really know for sure because I didn't go see a doctor or anything, right? But something was not right. And I remember I couldn't really talk very well or communicate. I had to lay down and just be quiet and rest. And I am only just now starting to, so when that happened, that was 2015. It's 2023. And I'm really just beginning, maybe this past year or so, to feel like I can go out and I can socialize again, But it took me years to get over some things, and to how else would I put this? To to get over some social anxiety that was instilled into me. I don't know how that got there, but I had some social anxiety, and that's one of the reasons I don't stream a whole lot. I really do more recorded video, but I'm not really suffering from that anymore. And so all I'm trying to illustrate is that sometimes people have things, you know, it's life. Life unfolds, and nobody goes through life without sustaining damage. So we get hit, and sometimes we get walloped. And it can be a long time, a long uphill climb to really get over everything completely. But when you find people that are willing to do it, and they're fighting, and they are trying, and they haven't quit, and they just continue to grind it out, man, give those people all the support that you can. I mean, I would say give anybody all the support you can, right? But these kinds of people, you know, so for Telio, he's back in Eve now after years of a layoff. And he was just, I think he said yesterday was his first day back in a while. So I just like to encourage everybody out there, whatever it is that you do, whether it's a prayer or whatever God you prayed to, or whether it's energy, there's some new age beliefs out there, or if you're atheistic and you want to even sarcastically do the thoughts and prayers thing, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure it would do some good for Telios. So there you go. Trying to rally humans to be good to other humans.
Warp drive active.
Well, we are closing out another week and getting real close to being, I guess, 2 weeks out from Starfield. And man, I hope I hope it's not a disappointment. You know, I'm not too worried about Bethesda. Bethesda has a long track record, and I know that they had the Fallout 76 catastrophe, but that's really the only glitch that I know of. I'm worried about Microsoft. You know, Microsoft bought Bethesda out, so they're the parent company now. So we'll see how it goes. But that's about the only thing that causes me trepidation. Other than that, I would say it's whether or not the game is my style, as opposed to whether it's a good game or a bad game, because I'm pretty confident it's going to be a good game. But for example, I loved Skyrim, but I haven't played hardly 30 minutes worth of Fallout. Any of the Fallouts. The post-apocalyptic thing, it's just not my thing. And so I don't know if the whole NASA punk space adventure, the way that Bethesda envisions it, is going to be my thing or not. We'll just have to see how that goes. But I'm excited enough to buy it day one, and that's not usual for me. That is not usual. I have said this several times before, but normally I really like to wait 3 months for reviews to really filter down to the small YouTuber level. And at that point in time, I make a decision as to whether or not I want to throw cash at this thing or not. But with this game, well, and I'll admit this too. I don't know if admission is the right word, but there's another factor at play that has never been a factor for me before, I don't think. And that is the fact that I am active on uploading videos and streaming. And getting into a game on day one is a potential opportunity. And how do I put this?
Warp drive active.
It's an opportunity to get more subscribers and get more followers and get exposed to a wider audience of people who might join up and subscribe to you, yeah, that's true. I wouldn't deny that. But mostly, I think it's just the opportunity for community. Like what we had tonight. I was talking with 2 people tonight, and we chatted with each other quite a bit, you know? And so I think that that's weighing in on me changing my normal MO to getting it day 1. But I wouldn't do this for any game. It's just that I kind of trust Bethesda. I'm willing to roll the dice on them a little bit and see how it pans out. And if it doesn't pan out, then hey, I'll just be back in Eve faster, you know? So,
Drive active.
anyway. And I'm still not burned out on Elden Ring either. I have slowed down a little bit. I'm putting 3 videos out a week instead of 5 to 7. But that's the... I don't have a game that compares to Elden Ring when it comes to my track record with that. I have been doing multiple videos weekly on that game since I bought it. So that's like 1.5 years, I think. I don't know I can't remember how long it's been out for. It could be, yeah, I think it is 1.5 years. And I haven't replicated that with any other game.
Active.
I usually have to take a break. Whenever I'm done with a Chronicle, I take a break and I go to another game, because that's what I am. I'm a variety gamer. And then I'll come back to that game later. So in that regard, Elden Ring is unique. And in that I've been playing that every week for over a year. We'll see if Starfield does that with me or not. I don't know. But I am trying to complete that run through of Elden Ring before the DLC comes out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it. I just wrapped up the last Chronicle I was doing. Oh, here we go. I'm home. I just wrapped up the last Chronicle I was doing, so
Drive active.
I'm moving into the capital next. That should be exciting. There's a lot of good stuff to do in there. Man, look at this. This is an Eve first for me. I have never even sniffed this much ISK for any of my characters. 228,652,644 with stuff to sell and a whole bunch of assets. That's insane. So I think tomorrow night I'm going to run with Hoppy, and then maybe this weekend I will try my hand at farming
Docking permission requested. Docking
some of
request
these
accepted.
hideaways that Talio showed me about, and just hunting around and trying to find a quiet system. It's going to be, I think it'll be tough in Caldari space, but we found them tonight, you know, so I guess you don't have to try too hard. And see if I hit anything, if I strike it big, you know. I liked his analogy where he said abyssals are steady income and anomalies are like the casino, where you might not hit anything for a good while, but that one hit that you do get at the end of the night before you leave sets you up for life. You know. So we'll see if we can maybe do some of that this weekend. But I think that's going to do it for tonight. I pretty much accomplished all of my goals because Hoppy and Telio bankrolled me, you know? So we'll close it out for now. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours. Okay, not too bad. And I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow night because I'm going to be running with some people for the first time, and it's I assume it's not good etiquette to be streaming without letting everybody know, hey, I'm streaming, just so you know. And I don't want to put them to that position. And I don't know the ins and outs or anything, so I'm probably going to do that offline. But maybe this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, like I said, we'll do some Garista hideaways or something like that. All right, guys. Hey, before I log off, let's take a look at skills. Okay, 4 days. So next week I should be done with this and ready to really start throwing in skills for the cruiser and eventually get the Drake going and moving stuff back and forth. And then I've got those condors, so I need to be given faction warfare a try. I'll want to watch some videos, but that'll be stuff that I'm streaming since Telio gifted me all those condors. And that should be fun. Man, it blows my mind how much I've been set up. Just in the space of really, actually, I've been streaming for 2 hours, but the stuff that was given to me was done within minutes of each other. And bam, I have been set up for content that I've never really given much of a glance to. So I'm excited about that, and we will kind of explore that together, I guess. All right, guys, again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming up by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, wherever you're at in the world, whatever your background. Look, everybody, it's like a polarized world, right? I have, for example, I believe in God. I have very firm beliefs in that. It's the Christian religion, so it's exclusive. There's only one way, in my opinion, right? I'm a staunch conservative, right? So there may be things that you and I could be viscerally opposed to one another on. And I'm saying, forget all that. Hang it all. Who cares? One human being to another, wherever you are at in this world, whatever you're undergoing, even if those things might be against stuff that I I feel like it's setting us back. That would be my position. I'm against you on this. But I'm saying most people out there they're just people, man. And we've all got an uphill climb. Oh, thank you, Bytone. I'm sorry you caught me at the very end of this stream. Bytone says clap, clap. He's in agreement. So from one human to another, I wish you the best. God bless. Tomorrow's always another day. You don't, these are cliches, but they're cliches for a reason. You don't know what a high is unless you've gone through lows. So if you're going through tough times now, it's really easy to and understandable to get into a position where you're like, holy smokes, my life sucks, man. Why is all this happening to me? If you could just switch your mindset to understand this is a golden opportunity. You're having a low, which means that when you get to another high, it's going to feel terrific. You couldn't get that terrific feeling unless you grind through what you're going through now. So I wish all of you the best. And whatever uphill climbs that you're facing, I think it was Socrates that said, respect everyone because everyone you run into is waging a hard war. And so there it is from me to you. I really do wish you the best in whatever challenges that you're facing. And I will see you when I see you. You guys take care.